Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Prerna Taneja, Director Clinic Eximus. And today we are going to continue our discussion on the invisible braces. So last time we talked about why you should go for invisible braces and what are the advantage of invisible braces, and we talked about the different types of invisible braces. We definitely talked about ceramic braces and lingual braces. If you have missed out on the previous video, do go and check that out. So moving on with the aligners and Invisalign. So Invisalign has been endorsed by many celebrities, and it is one of the most sought after invisible braces these days. So aligners and Invisalign are essentially plastic or acrylic trays-like things which you insert in your mouth. Now the advantage with this is that they are clear. Can you see? They are very clear. They are transparent, so even if you're wearing them, nobody can make it out. Also, you can remove them while eating and especially drinking something hot, and it is very easy to clean them so that you can maintain them, and it is very easy to clean your teeth and your gums and maintain a proper oral hygiene, especially during the treatment when it is going on. The most important thing about these aligners and Invisalign is that it doesn't take so many appointments, because the treatment is initially planned and you get a set of aligners till your next visit. So your number of visits to the clinic are considerably reduced. Now, what is the difference between these two? So this is the Invisalign and this is the aligner. So essentially they are the same. Now the difference is that Invisalign is definitely a brand. They were the first invisible braces available, and they maintain a very high quality. In fact, we can treat very, very complicated cases with Invisalign, right? The other advantage of Invisalign is that the quality is centrally controlled. The lab for Invisalign is in the US, and all the impressions and all the treatment plans are made there, and then the quality is maintained in those labs, and then they are distributed across the world. Now, the another important thing when we talk about aligners and Invisalign is when we take the impressions of aligners, the process is different. We take impression, which you must have understood when you go to a dentist. They'll take a rubber-based impression, and then the set is made, and then it goes to the lab. Whereas in Invisalign, a three-dimensional scan is taken. Now this scan is sent to the lab. When the lab analyzes and we give our inputs, the braces specialist also give the inputs of how the treatment should be done. You get a treatment simulation. That is, you will get a software which will simulate the treatment, which will show how the treatment is going to be done in different stages. And that is when we discuss with the patient that, see, this is the problem we are starting with. This is how the treatment is going to go. You see, this tooth will move now this tooth will move, now this tooth will move, now this tooth will move. And this is what is the final result going to be. So at this stage of discussion, when the simulation comes in, the patient has the ability to tell us what exactly he needs, and those changes can be incorporated into those aligners. So this is a more refined technique because it's a three-dimensional scan which is being taken and the simulation comes in. So definitely Invisalign has that edge over the aligners, which are mainly Indian and localized invisible braces. So this is the main difference between aligners and Invisalign, and people trying to confuse thinking that aligners are also Invisalign. Invisalign is an international brand. You get Invisalign services all across the world. If you are today here in our country, and we have had patients like this who've taken the treatment here, and if they have any issue when they're abroad, we just send them to an Invisalign consultant. But usually that there is no need for that, mostly because the treatment is already pre-planned from the start till the end, and you will get that set of aligners during the initial thing only. So if cost is not a factor, because definitely Invisalign are towards the little higher side. So if cost is not a factor, then Invisalign is definitely a much better option than any of the invisible braces. So I'm sure all your questions across invisible braces must have been answered, and I'm looking forward to your comments and to being asked more questions around invisible braces. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and stay safe.